What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. Yes, as you can see, Ripple has assigned bank IDs to over 500 banks and people still believe XRP won't be used. So again guys, here you can see more proof, and now it's gonna start because now the bull run has started and XRP is making a very bullish flag. It will definitely hit $2 within a matter of time. This is not financial advice. I cannot be held accountable for your financial decisions. So please be careful, do your own research, but this is so huge, guys. Let's take a look. Ripple has assigned bank IDs to over 500 banks and people still believe XRP won't be used. So here you can see a list of banks, and this is not just a video guys, because I have the official link over here which links us to the Ripple documentation website, and here you can view it yourself. You can go to the link and view it yourself. European Economic Area. If the beneficiary's bank is within a country that's part of the EEA, select the ID corresponding to the appropriate country from this list. As you can see, this is not by coincidence. They need all the banks because they will provide the liquidity. As you can see, Citibank, MoneyGram, Vietnam, IBK, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, large banks, guys, are all ID'd over here so they can provide ODL, on-demand liquidity, right? The following list provides the bank ID you must specify when you add a beneficiary. Make sure to select the bank ID according to the region where your beneficiary is located and or the specific bank they use. And you can go to payments ODL here. You can see more and more and more of what Ripple is doing. When you go to payments, you can see here, guys, that you can make payments using Ripple. So this will be the future, guys. Very simple. You will log in to your account. You will put in the bank ID, you will go and execute the transaction, and within seconds, guys, it's on the other side of the world without all the struggle, without all the fees, without all the headache that comes. And if you transfer $1 million, it's going to be there in 3 seconds. If you send 100K, 10K, $100, it doesn't matter. And the fees are the same. Can you imagine that world where it's just like click and boom? And that's actually, if you look at that, that's actually of this age, right? We need a better banking system because it's old and it's failing. Literally, this is how they want to settle that. Look at this, guys. They have put everything in front of you. And how much do you think XRP will be worth when everyone is using that kind of system? When XRP is providing the liquidity that is needed? Unpopular opinion, XRP is quite possibly the Tesla of the 2010s of crypto. Now, I found this very interesting because he kind of did some measurements, right? Where you can see Tesla, where you can see XRP. Now, it's quite interesting because Tesla is a very unique company, right? And you can see that Tesla stock went skyrocket multiple times, and this didn't really happen for XRP yet. Now, XRP is not a stock, it is not a security, we know that, it's different, it's a cryptocurrency, but still, because of the bad name cryptocurrency has, doesn't mean, and with bad name, I mean when people think about crypto, they think about meme coins, and that's not bad, all of it, because a lot of people get rich and a lot of people get freedom, but it's about utility. The world is not ready yet to really see the utility in cryptocurrencies. So here we have Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse. Trump will make crypto great again. Let's take a look at what he's saying.
Currency touching a new all-time high of about $94,000 yesterday as the Trump rally continues. Trump Media and Technology Group also reportedly in advanced talks to acquire crypto exchange Bakkt. Bakkt says it does not comment on, quote, market rumors or speculation. The acquisition would mark Trump's latest move into the world of crypto after promising to explore crypto-friendly policies.
Now, if you didn't watch my video yesterday, go watch it, guys, because I said that Trump bought Bakkt, a crypto exchange where XRP is also available. Now, this is what they're talking about. They're saying that Trump is going to acquire Bakkt, which is a company that will list cryptocurrencies, and XRP is one of them.
On the campaign trail. Joining me now is the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. Brad, great to see you.
Very good to see you.
Thanks so much for being here. Tell us how Ripple fits into this whole crypto framework that we're actually understanding better and better recently?
So from the earliest days, Ripple has been focused on solving the problem around cross-border payments. It's slow, it's expensive, and we use a digital asset called XRP to help speed that up, make it very inexpensive and very reliable. But the challenge, as you know well, is the U.S. has had this very hostile. The Biden administration has been waging a war on crypto, and I think an unlawful war. Courts have agreed with us on that. And we're finally seeing that kind of unlocked in a Trump embraced crypto, and crypto embraced Trump. And I think we're seeing that reflect in kind of how the markets have reacted since the election.
So for
Very simple, guys. So if you look at the charts on crypto, it doesn't matter. Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, XRP, everything was consolidating. The reason was it needed a catalyst, right? We always saw that it was creating a bullish flag. And now, the reason why crypto is now moving is because major events are happening. And especially because Trump won and he's pro crypto, this is just the catalyst that crypto needed to actually go absolutely crazy right now. And he's saying that, right? He's saying that Trump is willing to work with them. Let's take a look.
Ripple, do you think that this also unlocks new revenue opportunities for you in the U.S.? Because I know the customer base largely outside the U.S.
You're exactly right. You know, the United States SEC filed a lawsuit about what is XRP 4 years ago. And so it kind of froze the U.S. market opportunity for us. You know, if you're a U.S. bank or U.S. financial institution, you're like, let's just wait and see how this plays out. So sure. 95% of our customers are outside the United States. And finally, I think we're at a point where we can actually see growth and see the crypto industry thrive here in the United States. The largest economy in the world has really been leaning out of the crypto economy.
And giving it up to China.
There's no question. Like, it's growing in the UK, it's growing in Japan, it's growing in Switzerland. I mean, these are big economies that are leaning, you know, the U.S. really has been the outlier in many ways.
Yeah, it's a great point. So talk to us about your outlook for crypto under the Trump administration and this deregulation that Trump is underway, thinking about and talking about. Look, he's been putting together a cabinet. We still don't have his idea on a Securities and Exchange Commission head, CFTC head. All of these agencies want a piece of you, want a piece of the crypto industry. They all want to have some kind of a regulatory, role here. Do you think you get more clarity under the Trump administration on who's running things?
Yes, we want them to have a role. And as you know well, one of the biggest problems the crypto industry has had isn't the idea there's too much regulation. It's just the regulation is not even clear. We're trying to apply laws from literally 1946, a famous Supreme Court case called the Howey test. So we're trying to apply that to a digital asset industry that's been developed in the last 10, 15, 20 years. And so it just doesn't fit. And I think as we bring this new, really the Trump cabinet to bear, getting those clear rules, which we've been asking for under the Biden administration for years, I think we're finally going to get that clarity.
So think about this, guys, right? If you have followed me during the lawsuit, I was making videos and I was telling you that Gary Gensler didn't really have a say because he was just following his administration. What is happening now? Trump is cleaning up the space from in there. So let's hope that he will do a good job and put a good head on the SEC and CFTC. So actually there is clear regulation, as Brett Garlinghouse is saying. We just need clarity. We don't need any other thing. We just need to know what are the rules. When they give them the rules, when there is a framework, guys, you can expect XRP to even go further and further and further, because as I just showed you, it is already working with banks. And it is just a matter of time, because if the USA really starts adapting this new technology and banks are using it and it's flourishing, you will see the demand of XRP will grow tremendously, guys.
Which will help the U.S. lead again. And I think, Trump talks about making America great again. I think he's going to make crypto great again in the United States.
No, he certainly talks about it a lot and wants more in terms of the U.S. role in that. Trump reportedly meeting privately with the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, on Monday to discuss key appointments for the second Trump administration.
Here are we talking about, guys. Trump went out of his way to talk with Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase. See, Trump is willing to work with these guys because he knows how important crypto can be for an economy. It is literally the future, and that's why this is so bullish for crypto. And we have just started the bull run. This is nothing yet.
So Fox Business's Edward Lawrence spoke to Coinbase chief policy officer about that meeting. Watch this.
We're gratified by the degree that the Trump team has had an open door with us and given us an opportunity to talk about our vision about crypto and to see them ultimately adopt much of that. We're very excited to do our part to fulfill the president's vision of making the U.S. a crypto and digital asset leader of the world. There's a lot of work to be done. There was a lot of damage done over the last 4 years that all of us in the industry and working with our policymakers can kind of get going on to restore the U.S.'s position as a global leader.
Well, I'll tell you, I think it would speak volumes if Trump put in a crypto expert in the SEC. That would be unbelievable. Or CFTC. Where does Coinbase fit into all of this?
I mean, Coinbase has been a really important voice in this. I think, three key players came together during this election cycle. Coinbase, Ripple, and Andreessen Horowitz came together to really make sure that crypto was front foot on the agenda. And I think we will get someone at the SEC who is very familiar with crypto. There's a couple names still in the mix that I think are very strong candidates. And the nice thing is these are people who don't go in with we're going to attack this industry. And it really did turn out to be, at a minimum, unethical and a maximum unlawful. And again, federal courts are saying that, not just Brad Garlinghouse.
Right. And Trump has talked about the stablecoin industry as well. You're about to launch a stablecoin. Is that right? We
are indeed. Ripple announced not too long ago, we're announcing something called RLUSD or Ripple USD. The stablecoin market now is about $180 billion. And the largest player is called Tether. We think there's an opportunity for the Ripple of the world, we're an institutional use case, selling into banks, solving that cross-border, and really making payments cheaper, faster. We think this is a perfect use case of these technologies.
This is insane, guys. RLUSD is something that they will use so that people, when they go to these platforms that I was just showing you here, they will go there, guys, and of course they don't want to hold a crypto asset. They don't want to hold an XRP or because it's too volatile, right? They just don't want to feel that their money is in danger or anything like that. So what are they going to do? They're going to use RLUSD, which is pegged to the dollar. So it's like holding the dollar. You're not in any risk. It's just money on your account. Nothing is going on. If you want to change that into an asset, you can quickly do that without any fees. You can send money to someone else. It's actually like now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with using Solana wallets or anything like that. It's the same, right? When you want to send money to anyone, you just go to your wallet, you put in the address, you put in the amount, and boom, it's arrived in a couple of seconds, right? It's already existing, but to bring this to an institutional level where you actually have bank accounts and people from all over the world who don't really understand how you use a crypto wallet, so you remove all of that from them. They don't have to know how crypto works to use this XRP technology, because they will not even know that they're using XRP technology. They will just send money and they will see it as just technology, right? But that's what Ripple is. Ripple is a fintech. That's the whole purpose of this, and that's what Brad Garlinghouse is also saying. That's why they're going to use RLUSD, if that wasn't clear for you guys, because they want people to have, of course, that stable money on their bank account where they feel safe.
I can understand, because slowly but surely you're seeing financial services get it and start implementing crypto stablecoins in their businesses. Trump, of course, has vowed to fire SEC Chairman Gary Gensler on day one. I said day one.
Look at that, guys. Gary Gensler is gonna get fired, of course, and they are looking for a new head of the SEC. Now, I have to wrap it up, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Cheers.